Oh yeah, stupids. So today we will be talking about one of the hot topics in the top gacha space, GenshinImpact or Wuthering Waves. Which one is better? There are way too many to compare. So today I will just talk about some of the things that you all argue about the most currently.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
First, let's talk about the gacha system, even though Genshin made changes in the system for pulling. Wuwa, take this first one. The reason is 1. Wuwa guarantee a character at 80 pulls while Genshin does it in 90. Since the soft pity starts in Genshin from the 74th pull while Wuwa starts from the 66th. Meaning it's technically a whole 10 pulls less for unlucky players than Genshin, and easier to obtain characters because of pity starting earlier. 2. Wuthering Waves have no 50-50 on weapon banner. Genshin may have taken away the needing of 2 fate points, but still it's 50-50 and a half basically. 3. Unlike Genshin, Wuwa have very little 4 stars, but this is an advantage in the gacha, as it's easier to obtain all 4-star sequences, which is Constellation for Genshin. And obtaining another maxed sequence 4 stars is equal to 1 pull. This basically means it's even less than what is originally needed for obtaining a 5 stars in Wuwa, since we get even more pulls by pulling. Okay, next. The second comparison I want to make is characters. This one is a bit tricky. Genshin characters lack expressions and body movements both in story and gameplay, but excels in different personalities and outfits. Although Wuwa have great expressions, face cards, and body proportion, the calm demeanor and cool type personalities in Wuwa are very dominating the game, especially in the story. And some outfits could be better too, to me. Lacking of personalities in story mode is worse than having less expression or movements. Not saying Wuwa characters don't have personality, but rather they are almost bland, which put me on the tip fearing they might mess up or something. Okay, next, story and storytelling. Overall, Genshin have had more stories since it came out 5 years ago. It have been very good. Although some parts could have been heavily revised, the most of it are pretty good and some very great. Although it have been going downhills lately, especially with the lack of VA and EN, even with that, by sheer number of good story overall, Genshin wins. But storytelling is taken easily by Wuwa. I don't think I need to explain why. And side quests is taken by Genshin too. Although, many are very, very annoying. Wuwa just doesn't have enough good side quests to actually compete yet. Now, let's be fair for a bit. If we take away the quantity, from 1.3 of Wuthering Waves' main questline, it is already in par, or dare I say a bit better, with the top of Genshin best main quests. Let's keep that in mind. Next, lore. I feel like it's unfair to compare lore because Genshin had a way earlier start, but that said, to keep you all happy, Genshin wins. Anyway, that's all from me now. Each player have preference on combat and other things, so I don't compare those. To have a fun little battle, defend either of your favorite game in the comments on what's better about your game than the other. It doesn't have to be Genshin or Wuwa. Please subscribe and like the video. I'd appreciate it, and don't hesitate to correct me where I'm wrong.